What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Arkeem Samuels, representing for Armour. Welcome back to this channel. The topic today is keto. How I lost 50 pounds in 8 weeks, and why I think keto is not for everybody. So keto is a tool that I came across a couple years ago, and that I didn't think would work. I was against it. I didn't think it would work because some of the foods they were saying we could eat. And at the time, I think I wasn't eating red meat, or I was just starting to eat red meat again. Because I went like years without eating red meat, like 20 plus years or something like that. So when I came across keto, I just didn't think it would work. So real quick, I did a dirty bulk for the winter time, stuff like that, and I went on a bulk, and it wound up turning into being a dirty bulk. I never would recommend anybody doing a dirty bulk. It's horrible. But anyway, I did a dirty bulk, and it was horrible. I gained so much body fat, and it was ridiculous. I was like 250 pounds. So at this time, I was like, you know what? I had researched keto so much because it was started rapidly getting famous, or it was rapidly just growing. Like everybody was talking about it. So I'm a type of person, I try things. I've done so many different diets or fads or whatever. I know what works and don't work. So I said, okay, just in case I have somebody come to me and say, do you know about keto? I will have a response for it. And so I did it. Again, I lost 50 pounds in 8 weeks, and I think a lot of it is because I'm used to the dieting. I always bulked and cut. But man, I never lost that much weight that fast. When I did the research, the macros was 70% fats, 5% carbs, and I believe 30% protein. I'll put the exact numbers here on the screen that I use. And it's pretty much talking about some of the things that we should stay away from, like cheese and beef. It was certain things, bacon, like beef bacon, like I haven't had in years. I replaced beef bacon over turkey bacon, pork chops. A lot of food that everybody say stay away from. They was talking about through the research. They were saying that you should eat. It will help you. It will help you along the way to get into ketosis. So weeks. First in the beginning, I got sick because I was eating so much red meat at the time, and which I haven't had in years. I got sick. So I started really figuring it out that okay, maybe I can't eat as much red meat right away. So I started, salmon and avocado, cheeses, stuff that it was beef bacon, pork bacon, all these different things. And yes, in 8 weeks I lost 50 pounds. No lie, keto won me over because of my own experiences. So much fun doing it and stuff like that. It was challenging at times because we're so carb dominant in this world, so sugar dominant in the society we live in today. It was challenging at times, and this is why I think that keto is not for everybody, because we're so carb dominant and sugar dominant, and it's such a big business. People don't understand. It's such a big business when it comes to carbohydrates and sugar. Even your doctor would tell you not to do keto. Your doctor would tell you to stay away from keto. You get so many smart people that's in fitness and health to tell you stay away from keto, and you will listen to them without even doing your own research. They bash keto. They would say all these different things to get you to stay away from it. Now, again, I don't think it's for everybody though, because we live in a society that everything is, again, I don't think it's for everybody though, because we live in a society that everything is, cereal and donuts and bread and rice. It's such a big market. It's so big that some of us can't even live without carbs. Just to even a thought to thinking that I can't have certain things drive us crazy, or we just exit out immediately. Like I'm not doing that. I truly believe for a certain person to be able to do keto, you have to be mentally strong to do that, because you're around people that don't eat like you. You're gonna be around people that don't eat like you. You're gonna be around people that won't understand. You're gonna get around people that giving you false information or tell you or say things. A lot of people say things they don't even know. They just piggybacking off of somebody else said without doing their own research. So that's one of the reasons. Like you have to be mentally. Like I had to be mentally strong at some points. Not that I even listen to anybody. I really don't care. But one thing I can say, you will kind of be the only one doing that, depending on who you're around, stuff like that. I mean, I'm always around people that get and understand how I do things and stuff like that. But like family members, cookouts, and all these different things, you're not eating a burger with the bun, or you're not eating a hot dog with the bun, the macaroni and cheese, your grandmother or your mother's famous potato salad. Like you can't eat none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's so many levels to being on doing keto, and there's so much I could say to go into it and stuff like that. But I just stuck to the basics. I mean, obviously, more and more research I did, the more I start to do. But it's not for everybody. Being ketosis for me was different. I had a lot of energy. It wasn't no crash like when I do carbs. Not that carbs is bad. I love carbs. Trust me, I love carbs. But being ketosis was different. It was a different pump too. I learned to add more sodium and stuff like that. It get deeper than. But I'm just to stick to the basics. It was just a lot of meats, avocado, cheeses, and pretty much that was really it. No breads. I ate a lot of vegetables and stuff like that. And man, and like I had so much energy, I couldn't even sleep at times. So like you could think clearly. Like it was a lot of clean energy. I don't really know how to explain it, but I was like really focused. I didn't. When I talked or when it just was like boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? So even when I went from 250 to 200 pounds. Even when I got down that low, I still pushed it and kept doing it for a while. And I started getting to the MCT oils and like all these different things and the butters, and you know what I'm saying? So it was great. So that's my take on it, and that's what happened. I mean, again, if you decide to do keto, you just have to kind of like mentally lock in, because even your doctor, because some of y'all believe in these doctors and stuff like that, which you should. I would never, but I always tell you, I will always say, do your own research. But it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be against it, that don't understand it. So if you decide to do keto, because a lot of people I know that do keto and they don't stick with it because of the pancakes and the toast, the pasta, you know what I'm saying, pizza, like, you know what I'm saying, carb dominant. It's hard. So I would say out of 100%, only 10% out of 10% people could really do keto for a long run. And I'm not in that 10%. Even though I did keto for a long period of time, and I still kind of do a high fat diet, or high fat lifestyle, I should say, I'm not always in ketosis. all the time, probably more than none, but I mean, I come out of it a lot. So I would say 10%